Hey everybody, it's Brian. Today I'm showing you one of the projects I did over this last weekend. I repotted a bunch of my smaller banana plants. These things have all doubled in size since I got them, and it's time to give them some more room. I have three different varieties of these smaller ones here. One variety is a Musa Sikkimensis. These are pretty cold hardy, originating from the Himalayan mountains in India. I also have a Dwarf Cavendish, which is less hardy. This is going to be a patio plant, but I'd like to grow some bananas that you can actually eat in addition to the ornamental stuff. The third variety are ice cream bananas. These are supposedly cold hardy to zone 8, which is what I'm in. We'll see how it goes. But these are also edible. So 2 of the 3 are edible varieties, and excited to get these bigger and producing some bananas. So first thing I'm going to do is get the dirt ready. I got half a wheelbarrow full of dirt here, and I'm mixing about 50% perlite in just to improve the aeration and drainage of the soil. I'm grabbing the first of the new pots here and getting the 2 ice cream bananas done first. I'm gently squeezing the existing pots, and these things end up sliding right out. And once it's in position in the new pot, I'm putting dirt around the sides and moving on to the next. And this next one I do exactly the same way. I'm moving on to the 3 Sikkimensis plants. Basically everything is the same. There's not anything to do differently here. I'm pulling the plants out from the old pots by squeezing, and then the plant is pretty much sliding out. Now this first one that I pulled out here, this plant has struggled compared to the other 2. It's a lot smaller. It's grown 1 new leaf, but as soon as a new leaf grew in, one of the older ones died. And when I pull it out, I was a little bit surprised to see the roots on this thing have not grown at all. And I'm not exactly sure what's going on with this one, but I'm going to repot it anyway. Looking at the roots, I don't see anything that's obviously wrong. They're not bound up. They don't look damaged in any way. It just looks like they're not growing. But at this point, I don't have anything else to try other than putting it in its new pot and seeing how it does. So that's what we're going to do. The other 2 go in without issues, and I'm repeating the same process for both of those. Now these were ordered as Red Tiger Musa Sikkimensis, which they don't appear to be at this point. The Red Tiger grow with really thick red bands on the leaves, which these don't have. So the red on them is very subtle. You really have to look for it. And there aren't really any bands at all. It's just around the edges. Now there are multiple types of Musa Sikkimensis, so I'm assuming these are the green variety, and that I didn't actually get the Red Tiger variety, but they're still cool, and I like having more variety than less, even though I was really after the red ones, so we're gonna keep these things around. With these 5 done, I'm turning my attention to the last plant, which is a Dwarf Cavendish. Now I'm going to stick this thing straight into its final pot, Because it's not as cold hardy as the others, I am going to bring this thing inside in the coldest months of the winter. So it gets this big blue pot, which will look good inside the house as well as outside. It does look kind of funny for now. It's a tiny plant in a giant pot, but eventually this thing will grow 8 to 9 feet tall. It should be happy in this pot forever. They all get a pinch of fertilizer, and I will water them in once I'm back inside with these things. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more videos on how you can grow tropical and subtropical plants indoors and out in cold weather environments.